Hi guys, bon après-midi and welcome to the Fonglaise Touch. I'm Mooney and today I'm going to be sharing with you my tried and tested carrot cake. I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but I do believe that I've practiced this one so many times it always works well, and it is reduced sugar. So here we go, we'll get straight to it. I'm not going to use anything to measure out with except for a mug. Right, we're going to whack in the dry ingredients first, just with a mug, like that. So I've already got 1 mug of flour in, 2 mugs of flour, boom, 3/4 of a mug of raw cane sugar, there we go, a packet of vanilla sugar, a vanilla pod would be even better, and some, that's Levure Chimique, which is in English baking powder, I do believe. And then we're going to go in with lots of spices. I like a lot. It's up to you. At least a teaspoon of each, but I'm going to put loads in. That way we can have less sugar, that's why. And obviously the carrots themselves are sweet, so I'm going with a bit of ginger. Not bothering to measure that out either. I would say, yeah, at least a teaspoon. A couple of big shakes of nutmeg and some cannelle, which is cinnamon. There we go. And I've just got some lovely mixed gingerbread spices here, so I'm going to put a load of that in as well. Smells lovely. And when it's all mixed up, I'll taste it and see if there needs to be any more. So now I'm going to put a big well in the middle of that and add in the wet ingredients. So for the wet ingredients, I've just stirred that together and poured in 3/4 of a mug like this of oil. Any oil will do, but I've used sunflower oil. And now I've got 1/2 a mug of apple juice. Boom, in it goes. 4 eggs. There we are. These are lovely eggs from my hens. So they're totally cruelty free, I don't mind eating those. And then what else do we need? That's it for the liquids. And I'm obviously just going to put some carrots in because that's what makes it a carrot cake. I've previously grated 3 mugs of carrots. I'm going to whack those in now. And then I'm going to whisk it all up with my beater, an electric one, and taste it to see what it tastes like, if it needs a little extra spice or anything. Right, that's whisked up. I think it needs a bit more cinnamon and ginger. Let's go. Loads of ginger, even more cinnamon. Oh yeah, that's perfect. With the sweetness of the carrots, you can have a lot less sugar than you would in a normal cake recipe, as long as you put enough spices in there. So, I've preheated the oven to 180 degrees C, and I've previously lined 2 8-inch tins, which I'm going to fill with the mix and pop in the bottom of the oven. I'm just going to share with you a little tip that has saved me many a cake disaster. I always cover the cake in tin foil when it's in the pan, the mixture. That way you don't get a burnt top. It's going in then, both of them, for 35 minutes. Right, 40 minutes later, I've removed those from the oven, removed the tin foil, just put a sharp knife in the middle, and they've come out with a tiny little bit of liquid on top, which means they've cooked. And I'll just leave them in the pans to cool down. You don't want them to be too dry, so that's perfect. Right, the carrot cakes have nicely cooled. Time for me to make the cream cheese frosting. I've got a packet of cream cheese here. I'm just going to whop that in my mixing bowl. All of that. Here we go. and a dollop of softened margarine. Just a dollop. I'm not sure how much that is, like a big fat dessert spoon. Ooh. There we go. A bit more. So that is like a really heaped dessert spoon. And I've got 3/4 of a mug of icing sugar. Boom. In it goes. I think that should be enough. And I'm just going to whiz it up with my beater. There we go. There we go. That's been all beaten up and that is ready to spoon over the cakes. I'm going to put some in the middle on top of the first one and then layer it and put some on the top. But I'll do that in private. Ta-da! And there it is, my delicious carrot cake. No need to be fussy with it. Can't wait to serve that up for pudding. Au revoir. Bonne journée.